Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros.
And now, please welcome.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. What do you have on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Two no's the count.
Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. That's out to center field. Dubon pulls it in on the run. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities. And that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And boom, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is ouch. That one got him. Here's Mike Trout. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Two on, one out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
No, that's down.
In the
Ball.
dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. 1 run across. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And fires in a fastball at 95. Two outs. And that is out of play. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim, and on the hill in this one, Kyle Hendricks.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Hendricks deals. This one popped up, and that drops foul.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez, and that one fouled off. The next pitch misses. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And now the count is even.
2-2.
1 out, bases empty. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game, but if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Neto slings to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Eric Getty back to work. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
First baseman, Nico Cavadas.
And now the first baseman, Nico Cavadas. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Inside.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Right side, hard hit. Altuve slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Number 22,
Zero
the
balls,
batter
one strike.
now as he swings and misses for strike one. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
A little out front there as he swings through it. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Zach Neto up next for the Angels. 2 out, space is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Neto stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. That ends the frame. Angels strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now Correa up to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off down the right side.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Out to short. Neto tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Two down, bases empty. And now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
On the ground. And foul ball.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, on to the third inning. Here is Yoan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Trout, batted with one down, takes a strike.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
0-2.
And that one missing low.
1-2.
And that one almost hit him.
Full count.
Here comes a 3-2. That's ball 4.
Take your
Tried
base.
another
Ball 4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward, flied to right his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Eric Getty keeping an eye on him. Trout on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Adele in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And he deals. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels 2 and the Astros 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And it's even up.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On its way to the corner, nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, the third might be 2. Fired to second, and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And ball 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that's
Nope,
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
Foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Corrals it, and that ends the inning. Back in Anaheim as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's the third. Correa sends it to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Right down the chute. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Smoked on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Nico Cavadas.
Nico Cavadas, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is number 22.
That's
inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Cavadas at second with 2 down.
Ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9 hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Just off the inside edge. Zach Neto on deck for the Angels. That one finds the zone. 3-2 down.
We got a full count.
In the air, right field. Dives, and it gets by. The run comes in to score from second, and they're up by 3.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And that one sliced foul. Man at second. And that one is inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Base knock right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. That one way
ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one
Ball.
just misses. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that one hammered. Sanchez on the run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
This is a tough play for the offense to stomach. I mean, they did everything right, but the automatic double just ruined the hit and run. And the runner had a great jump from first, and at the plate, really good contact. Just a little bit of bad luck robbed him of a run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Spencer Arrighetti is done, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, A.J. Blueball.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now batting Mike Trout. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Four runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Just missed. Misses the
Ball.
zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's in the
Got a
dirt.
full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And now two aboard.
Up next for the Angels is designated hitter
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Just missed. Trout at third. Ward at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Breaking ball
That's a
misses
ball.
down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. There's the strike. 95 of that one. The 2-2.
Full count.
2 on, 2 outs. That's towards center. Dubon under this one. And that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time,
That's a ball
and that
down.
produces solid contact consistently. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That's to third. Moncada tossed to first. And a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nope, that's in.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As
1-2
a
is
hitter,
the
you've
count.
got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He hit into a double play his first time up. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
I can't play
1-0.
around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's fouled off. One and two now. Altuve waits. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Blue ball, back to work. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Up the middle, Altuve fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Oh, Hoppy in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Halos up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Dubon in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the first baseman, Nico Cavadas.
And here's the first baseman, Nico Cavadas. 1 for 2. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Out towards right center field. Smith sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. There's the strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch
Nope,
is
that's
outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground to third. Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting first baseman, Christian.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Christian Walker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. A single his first time. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another
That's a
ball.
ball.
Next
Wood.
offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 outs. Fought off foul. On the ground to the left. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. 0 for 1 so far. That one not close. And that is ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Just
Outside,
missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1 is on the way. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across, coming home. The relay to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. It's 6-2.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. Inside, just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Hendricks delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, number 22. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ball one
1-2.
there.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Not
1-0.
close with that one. 1-0. Neto measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
One down, base is empty. And that's
2-1.
downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, when those
2-2.
hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Moncada,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back in Anaheim, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jeremy Pena. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Up the middle, Neto whips it to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Gets him to chase after that one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Alvarez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, He became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history. And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Hendricks keeping him close. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
The 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Man at second. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Full count.
And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, one out. Here's Carlos Correa. That one fouled off. Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. His home and away splits there. And a foul ball. First and second, two down. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and that loads the bases.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Hendricks will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Soriano.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So they're all loaded up. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one at triple digits.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. And that one's a little bit low. It's 2-2. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Ball. Count is full.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs in the dirt.
Well, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Ball one, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Garcia preparing to come on if needed. Burke also getting ready. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And the slider just misses.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Just missed.
Ball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Brown.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's Trout. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot.
2-2.
And the count is even, 2-2. Hot shot to third. Correa over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Left fielder Taylor Ward.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward, 1 for 3. First pitch
That's
doesn't
inside.
find the
Ball.
zone. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Caleb Ort getting ready to go. Valdez, the power lefty, up as well. Cracks his bat and pops him up. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joe Adele.
So now the DH spot, Joe Adele.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And misses
1 and 2.
inside. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Cam Smith. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Outside.
That's a ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Ripped to first, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Soriano done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brock Burke.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at-bat. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. First offering and it just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
First and second, 2 outs. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And fouled off. Pena at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And ball 1.
1-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to begin the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Brown back to work. Just missed.
That's down. Ball.
On the ground right side. Walker takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 in this one. In for a strike, 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-1 now. And that is out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fair ball.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So a man aboard, and now the first baseman, Nico Cavadas. In the air, left side. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball to second. Altuve, that's out number 3. Angels leave one. They still lead it though, 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luis Garcia.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Jesus Sanchez now at the plate.
Left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one outside.
No, that's out.
And the count is 1-1. To third. Whips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So up next, Christian Walker. Swinging a foul straight back. The Astros trailing by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. That's off the inside corner. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. 2-2. Next offering is downstairs.
Full count.
Rip towards third. To first.
Let's go.
And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Diaz.
And now here is Yainer Diaz. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Full count.
Cam Smith waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 6-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Hit in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Moncada.
Here is Moncada. He's been a great free agent sign. Downstairs to Moncada. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
One out. Runner at second. Trout, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Ward in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 outs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Dubon under it. Nabs it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Cam Smith digs in now. Jansen, a 6'5" righty, 265 pounds, and he's a native of Curacao. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena, known for his late inning heroics.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The tying run at the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Jansen fires. Got him looking for the strikeout. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Fouled off left side.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Pulls that one foul. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Jansen is just one strike away. Here's a rocket out to left. Ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.